hope the fakir is not too far away.
Bunch of useless people. Who will I have to reprimand today?
The kiosk symbol. I have to find out where he's going.
All right, last wagon, and you're free to go, slackers!
You won't escape from me. This path's a no-go. Gotta find a new one.
Where is he? Every time!
And then he said, the best time to shut up. Come on, this is the best part.
Worker 31, what are you doing here?
Sorry, boss. I was helping Worker 35 with...
Back to your spot now!
Yes, boss. It won't happen again.
Any more chances? Worker 33, well done. Excellent job covering your post.
Thank you, boss. It's the least any of us can do.
You'd be surprised. We've got quite a few deadbeats here. If you're not here next time, I will personally stick one of Brother Horace's poison darts in you.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you?
I mean, yes, boss.
Hey, Worker 36. Go make sure everything is okay in the control room before we go.
Yes, boss.
Worker 35, time to go.
I just have to finish this and I'm done.
Finish tomorrow.
Don't leave for tomorrow what you could do today.
And don't keep your boss waiting if you don't want to die in the most gruesome way possible.
Huh?
Who left this like this? They did a terrible job. This is good.
I have to be careful.
Quite good,
This
actually.
place is crawling with guards.
What? Who did? Okay.
I'm ready.
Finally, workers, that's all for today.
I must find a safe way to get to the next room. A broken riding crop. Is Colonel Fawad in here? This door would only lead me away from that hooded scoundrel. Let's learn the truth about these infamous cigars once and for all. Fake cigars, full of opium. That's how the crooks outwitted the police in all their inquiries. They've killed Egyptologists, literally driven people mad, impoverished peasants, and ruined a whole country just to make money selling drugs. They won't get away with it, I swear.
So what happened?
The guy disappeared for 30 years. It's a long story. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm not leaving till you finish it.
The guy was knee-deep in debt, and the best thing he could think to do was just split.
And his wife and kids?
He ditched them, and they inherited all his debts.
Hey, maybe I could sneak into the next room in one of those wagons. I guess I'd need to find a way to get that wagon moving, plus something to cover myself with. Here we go.
Years later, his son couldn't before leaving.
Uh-oh. It looks like a wagon has to be full of cigar boxes to get to the other side, and every layer has to have 15 of them. So that's what I need to do. A single layer of 15 cigar boxes, glued to each other so I can hide under it.
What mistake?
When we reach the 26 years since he left, I'll tell you.
1, 2, 3. Great. Here's 13 out of the 15 boxes that I need. A handy tool, but also a weapon, if things were to go south. Luckily, I've got this. Hooray! Glue! Just what I was looking for. Shoot. I don't think this moves the rail I'm interested in. Eureka! Now I just need something to cover me while I'm in the wagon. Two boxes. I guess I'm going to need them. I think this will be really useful. I'm afraid the other two boxes I found are missing something, now that I see these. Time to label the last two boxes. Ha! I'm as good a counterfeiter as those rogues, with the significant difference that I'm doing it for a good cause. I'm afraid the other 2 boxes I found are missing something, now that I see these. Time to put the seal on the last 2 boxes. And I give you Tintin Seal of Guarantee. They look just like the real thing. I mean, the real fake thing. If I'm not wrong, I've got all I need to make my cover. The time has come to put my plan to the test. Crossed this works.
If you don't tell me how it ends, I'll never forgive you.
Wait a minute, here's another wagon.
I don't care. I want to know how the story ends.
You're a pain in the bum. Make sure it's all there and I'll tell you.
Finally. 1, 2, 3. All right, filled to the brim. 15 boxes per leg. Now, tell me.
Nope.
What? Why not?
I've realised that the best thing about the story is how desperate you are to hear what happens.
You've got some nerve. You'll pay for this.
What are you doing? Get off me, you lunatic!
I wonder where this leads.
Proceed, brother.
I'll need one of those costumes to get through. Psst! Hey! Over here! Now that I look the part, let's knock.
Show me your token, brother.
A token? Don't you know who I am?
No, that's the point of tokens. Show me your token.
What token?
Show the token or stay out. I don't have all night.
Oh, I must have forgotten it in my other robe.
No token, no entry.
Huh? Another statuette from the tomb of Kih-Oskh. Seems like every member of this Brotherhood has one. Dr. Finney is part of this conspiracy. That explains a few things, like why they tried to lock me up in the mental hospital. The note he wrote was a trap. He'll be knocked out for a while, but tied up, just in case.
Show me your token, brother. Welcome, Brother Ra. The meeting will begin soon.
The belly of the beast. I should look for an escape route, just in case. In the meantime, I'll have a little chat with our hooded brothers. They all look like the Egyptian gods I saw at the tomb of Kih-Oskh. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted. Hey, that's my token. So this is my seat. I'd prefer a place closer to that door on the right, though, just in case. A cat goddess, similar to the drawing I saw in Egypt. Reminds me of that statuette I found in the Maharaja's secretary's office. Looks like the presiding seat at the table. An eye? Huh. I think I know who this seat belongs to. Reminds me of the statuette I found in Fuad's office. The professor told me about this crocodile god. Sebek, maybe?
I salute you, brother.
I know.
Beg your pardon?
You can't hide anything from me.
Sorry, but I don't understand.
Don't play fool with me. You let the poet go free. Even mad, he knows too much.
Oh, yes, yes. I'll fix that, brother.
Indeed you will. The Grand Master does not forgive failure.
Phew, that was close.
Well, I think that we should stop using hollow cigars. We know that, dear.
But why don't we?
Why not use tin cans? Cans of anchovies, or tomatoes, or crab.
I did my best to defend Abudin. Please, brother.
Deal with the Grandmaster yourself, donkey desert god.
For the 100th time, Set is a mighty jackal, not a donkey. Ah, wise brother Ra, you are my last salvation. Abudin did not fall because of me. It was because of those blasted spies. Defend me before the Grandmaster, please.
All right. But in return, I'll ask you for a favor.
I'll do anything.
You will call a truce with Patrash Pasha and his Bedouins.
How? But they hate my guts. I can't.
No excuses. You'll bargain with them and shower them with gifts.
All right.
Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted.
I'm watching you, always.
Blast that Tintin spy and those mangy Bedouins.
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes, indeed. It's been a long time since that awfully boring evening at the Major's bungalow, hasn't it?
Though I must admit, tricking that Tintin fool was a delight. He truly believed that I was scared of ghosts.
When will the meeting begin?
When Brother Neckbet arrives.
What about the Grand Master? Will he be joining us too?
Why so many questions, Brother Knoom?
I am loyal, I swear it! Kih-Oskh and Guy Pajama.
Then prove it by waiting there until the meeting starts. I'm watching you, always.
Greetings, Brother Ra. Kih-Oskh and Guy Pajama.
Huh? I beg your pardon?
You know, Kih-Oskh and Guy Pajama. It's the password to prove I'm not a spy.
Right. Fear not, my brother.
I have to remember that, just in case.
Psst, the password.
Again? How many times must I...
A spy would say just that, don't you think?
All right. Kih-Oskh and Guy Pajama.
Fine. Just had to be sure, that's all. Have you ever met him, the Grand Master?
Well, never in person, but his reputation precedes him. A real entrepreneur, a true marquis, a villain so grand that no hero will ever match him.
We'll see about that.
Mind if I swap seats?
Why should I?
Because there was a mistake on the labels. You didn't receive the memo?
I wasn't aware of any memo.
You'd be sitting closer to the centre, and the ones in charge.
Oh, I see, yes. But Brother Horace will never allow it.
I'll take care of that. You just go and change the sigils. So, brother, do you fear there may be spies present tonight?
Why? You have anything to confess?
I just want you to keep up the good work.
I'll be vigilant as always. Never forget that.
Sit. Brothers, except for our leader who was unable to come, we are all present. The session can begin. First, important news. We've gotten rid of the Maharaja of Guy Pajama for good. As we speak, he has lost his reason. Nothing more than stands in the way of... Hello? Yes, security? What? A message from Cairo. Our situation is dire. Our Cairo headquarters has been discovered. Only our leader was able to get away. He's coming here by air. What? Knocked out? Brothers, there is a traitor in our midst. Our rules do not allow us to show our faces, so you will whisper the password to me one by one. And whoever is unable to give it will be executed immediately. You start. Give me the password.
Kih-Oskh and Guy Pajama.
Idiot! Couldn't you have whispered it? Now everyone knows. All right then, I'll go into the next room. You will come in one after the other, and give me the password of our last meeting. Fast!
Next. 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 The last one.
And now, let's take a peek at the faces of the Brotherhood. The Maharaja's secretary. So much for the loyal advisor. Colonel Fuad. Just as I thought. Mrs. Snowball. So this one must be... Mr. Snowball, of course. A Japanese man I've never met before. The Fakir, of course. What a crew. The only one left is the notorious Grandma... Huh? Crikey!
Only an imbecile would trip on his own clothes.
You were saying?
Ugh! Stupid robes. Ugh. Like I said, imbecile.
Wait! This is ridiculous! I suggest we take off these robes and continue with the chase.
Bill, I'll go first.
Of course. It's only fair.
Now you. Take your time.
All right. Now wait until I... Hey! That's not fair! Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools. As long as our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grand Master will fall too!
How dare you pronounce his name?
I didn't! That's his title!
I forgot how insufferable you are!
Don't worry, you won't have to see me once you're in jail.
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely!
Ah!
You're going to pay for all the people you've turned mad!
You are going to pay for all the people you've turned mad! You are so naive! No one gets what they deserve! The world's a dark place!
I will never accept something like that!
Ha! That's exactly what the last Maharaja
You're
said!
despicable! He adored his nephew! And now, because of you, he thinks he's driving in the 24 Hours of Le Mans!
Yes! That was a good one!
Come back here, you coward! Quit now! You've nowhere to run!
You're not the one who decides that!
The palace is filled with guards!
Nothing that a poisoned dart can't fix!
I'll get you, if it's the last thing I do! Where did he go?
An intruder! Get him!
Crumbs!
Surrender! You're trapped! He's too far away. Block his way!
What is he? A marathon
It's
runner?
locked.
I finally got you. Now who are you? Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped!
Another locked door. That's bad.
He's too far away.
Block his way!
What is he? A marathon runner?
I can't believe it. This door is locked.
Slippery little fellow, isn't he?
Why don't you come here, so we can talk like adults?
If we let him get away, they'll kill us.
Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped!
You have no way out.
In the name of the law, hands up!
Snowy! You're okay. Oh, my dear friend.
Congratulations, dear friend. You've pulled off a masterstroke.
What? But don't you want to arrest me anymore?
We now know that you and your dog are innocent.
The police raided their hideout in Cairo and found a blacklist that included your name.
There was also a plan of this hideout. That's how we discovered.
He's got away again. Oh, after him.
We'll get him, young man.
As soon as we got out, we learned that someone had taken the prince and helped the fakir escape. There was no time to despair. We needed the fastest car to chase down the villains. I got behind the wheel and stepped on the accelerator, determined to stop the Brotherhood once and for all. A few miles further, in the middle of the jungle, I spotted their car. It took me a few more miles to realize that Thompson and Thompson were gone. Who's the driver? Thompson, what do you think? You don't know what to say, huh? Perhaps Thompson has an idea. Friends? Are you here? Friends? They're gone. Surely they got scared. This is not for everyone, even for grown men like them. What a leap! I hope the car holds on. Well, Snowy, Thompson and Thompson left us. We'll have to save the prince on our own. I hope the roads join back together. If not, we're done. We can't lose them. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing could go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. Or maybe I'm speaking too soon. Oh no, we've lost them. We can't lose them. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing could go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. Or maybe I'm speaking too soon. Whatever. I got some good practice driving to the asylum with Slotsky and the Professor. But how dare they risk a child's life driving on a road like this? We should have gone faster. still not easy to catch up to them. How hard it is to catch up with such a driver. Tighten your grip. I have to hit the brakes. I failed the prince. That driver doesn't seem too worried about dying. Fear not, Snowy. We'll save him, I promise. You know I always keep my word. Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely catch up to them. This road has to end somewhere.
Let's see how good a driver you are.
That was close. This is not good. Where? Oh no. The prince. Poor devils. Poor prince. He didn't deserve such a terrible death. There's nothing we can do.
Agree.
How? Don't come any closer.
What?
Oh no, not again. I must resist. The eyes. The eyes.
Bring him and leave him next to the prince.
Yes, Grandmaster.
We can finally finish this little varmint. Poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. All right, Tintin, who sent you?
I was sent on a mission as a reporter to Shanghai.
I see. So you ran into us by chance, did you? Let me think about my next question.
What the devil? Could it be that dog again?
How did you help the Maharaja fight off the fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe the dog...
I don't care about that darn dog. I need more time. Did you think about what you're going to say?
Yes.
Well then, speak.
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Grandmaster, if it's not the dog, maybe there's a spirit trying to kill us.
I am not afraid of the living, and even less of the dead. How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
Oh, I cannot take this guy anymore. I'm out of here. Fakir, finish him.
Huh? What happened? Snowy, did you do that? Well done. You're the best coconut and stone thrower I've ever met. But what about the prince? All is not lost yet. Snowy, you keep an eye on the fakir. I'll rescue the prince. Hey, stop! Leave the prince alone! He's just a boy!
But someday, he will be a snake. I was just a boy too, when I made my whole family go bankrupt.
Maybe you didn't have a choice, but there's always time to change.
But I did have a choice. I could have been a sponge fisherman like my father, that pathetic loser. But I would never have left Greece. I would have been a nobody my whole life, trapped on Lerus, that hellhole of an island.
Nothing seems to matter to him. I couldn't forgive myself if some... Be careful! If you go that fast, you can fall!
Men like me don't trip over pebbles. But what would you know? You're a spoiled little brat who always had everything. Just like the prince and that whole family of worthless bums.
Someday he will be the Maharaja of Guy Pajama and look after all of this territory.
Ha! Only if he makes it out alive.
Don't do anything to him, please. You will gain nothing from hurting the prince.
Don't you dare ask me for mercy. Because of you, my organization is a mess. My drugs confiscated. My people... But I won't go down alone. Remember that.
There they are. Ah! By thunder. That was close. But I can't give up. I didn't come this far for nothing. I can't let him get away. It's me you want. Let the prince go and face me.
There are many ways to face your enemies. The one I like most is harming their loved ones. Guy Pajama is going to hate you when you show up at the palace empty-handed.
Whatever you do, I won't let you escape.
Shoo, you fly!
This place is too dangerous. I can't lose focus, even for a second. One misstep and it's curtains for me.
Let's see if you can get around this!
I have to catch up with them before tragedy strikes.
Don't you ever get tired?
I should ask him the same thing. Why do I always get the most dangerous paths? Hey! I promise to help you if you turn yourself in!
Ha! I've taken too many lives for them to take anything into consideration. This land was already in shambles when I arrived. There is nothing left to save here. You'd better leave before you get wiped out too.
I didn't come this far for nothing. If you let go of the prince, I promise not to come after you.
You don't get it, do you?
What?
There's no turning back now. I've come too far to disappear.
What do you mean?
There's no middle ground. Either you win or I win.
I will never accept something like that.
All I hear are empty words. Save your breath.
You coward!
No, on the contrary, I'm all in.
Don't you realize that this is dangerous for you too?
Ha! This dangerous? It shows that you're just a spoiled brat.
I have to get him. The Maharaja trusts me. Your Highness, hold on. I promise I'll save you.
There is nothing left to save here.
By thunder!
Die! Once and for all! Ow!
Never! This isn't over! It's over! You've nowhere to run!
Fast!
Leave the prince on the ground.
All right. All right.
Slowly. Now, turn.
Sure.
No! Hold on! Your Highness! Are you all right? Huh?
Damnation! Missed!
Poor wretch. Who was he? Will we ever know? Or has he taken his secret with him forever? Once we got back to the palace, I witnessed one of the most moving scenes of my life.
Oh, my son. I was so scared.
After that, the rest was celebration. The Maharaja even invited me to be a part of the parade on his elephant.
Tintin, when you arrived in Guy Pajama, unrest and fear reigned. But now, thanks to you, opium has disappeared from our fields. We are back to growing rice. And we can now feed our people again. I'll never thank you enough.
The prince's safety is payment enough for...
Subjects!
Huh?
Prostrate yourselves before Ramses II.
Don't be silly. They are here for me, Napoleon the First.
Maybe there's something you can do for me, Your Highness.
Just this once I go by car, but for the next time, have my noble horse Marengo ready?
If it's true that you're taking me back to Egypt, take me however you wish. I don't care.
Thanks to the Maharaja, we were able to send Professor Anslotsky to the mental hospital while we searched for a cure for them. With all the loose ends tied, I thought it would be time to leave, but it wasn't. The Maharaja invited me to stay in the palace as his guest for as long as I wished. Thanks to this, the prince found a good friend to play with. I have had a wonderful stay at the Guy Pajama Palace, but now it is time to leave. I must go to Shanghai and finish the mission that was entrusted to me. Once I'm there, I'll write to you again. Yours sincerely, Tintin, reporter. Let's go, Snowy.